we say to America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
To the stage came the most elegant man I had ever seen. I remember his tie was white, and of course his skin was black, and I'd never seen a black man being celebrated like that. And I have tried many, many, many times to explain what a moment like that means to a little girl, a kid watching from the cheap seats as my mom came through the door, bone-tired from cleaning other people's houses.
And so just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around.
There will be setbacks and false starts. There are many who won't agree with every decision or policy I make as president. But I will always be honest with you about the challenges we face. I will listen to you, especially when we disagree. And above all, I will ask you to join in the work of remaking this nation the only way it's been done in America for 221 years. Block by block, brick by brick, calloused hand by calloused hand. What began 21 months ago in the depths of winter cannot end on this autumn night. This victory alone is not the change we seek. It is only the chance for us to make that change.
We've got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward.
So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Good morning, Millennium, and welcome back from winter break. I'm Max Malala, and here's what's happening on campus. The Lady Tigers basketball team continues their dominance of Arizona basketball after knocking off Tolleson 87-24 to improve to a 16-5 on the season. MTV reporters Jackson Fried has more.
Thanks, Maximo. I'm Jackson Fried here at the Millennium basketball game against Tolleson.
Gives us pretty good confidence. We play Westview and Valley next week, and we have Hoopcoming. That's a Hoopcoming game with Valley, so it gives us pretty big momentum.
The Lady Tigers return home on Friday for a showdown with Valley Vista at 7 p.m. Now for a commercial break.
Hey seniors, the pre-order for senior shirts is now available in the bookstore. You have your options of a white long sleeve and a white short sleeve, as well as a black long sleeve and a black short sleeve. The last day to pre-order them will be Thursday, January 25th, so make sure to get them soon. I'm here with Jose Carmona, one of the designers of the shirt. Jose, where did you get your inspiration from, and are you excited to see the final product?
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited to see the final product. The inspiration, I got it from a student. Her name is Isabella Lujan. She was the one who drew the tiger, and I basically just put the shirt together and just created a shirt out of the concepts that she sent me.
Thank you.
Are you excited for this season's wrestling? We'll keep on watching.
Definitely the workout and the conditioning is a lot harder than before. The temperature in the room is pretty hot as well.
This season we've been working hard in the room. We've been doing weight training. We've implemented the weight training program. We run like that for like 3 days a week.
The practices are way harder, and everyone seems to be getting along way better with the coach.
Just to get better at what I do.
I'm excited for state. Looking to place a couple wrestlers at state.
The season's going well for me. I'm wrestling varsity tonight, and I'm really excited about that.
The season's going really well. We've been catching up in points and pretty much kicking butt.
Thanks for watching. Come support our Tigers.
Hoopcoming is a key part to our society, and to help teach the next generation that, our local FFA here at Millennium is doing just that. Let's take a look.
Yes, so next Wednesday we have our chapter meeting. It's at 5:30 in the cafeteria, and it's open to FFA members primarily, but if you're interested and you want to see what we're about, you're more than welcome to attend.
Anything else going on?
Yes, so next month, February 20th through the 25th, we have our National FFA Week, which is our big celebration about the fact that we're a national FFA organization. So we will have a Spirit Week. We will have our Barn Day, which is open to elementary school students, where they learn about agriculture and plant science and animal science, as well as renewable technology. And we also invite Millennium School members to come in and view what we're about, but you must be accompanied by an adult or by a teacher in order to participate and be at the barn. Our second event is our show day, which is a livestock show, which is open to anybody that shows any kind of animal, and it is a practice for them before they go to their fairs. And so we have 4-H, FFA, and open members that participate in that, and we have about 500 people that show up for that, so it's a big event for us.
Yeah, what date is that again?
The show day is February 24th, and then our barn day is February 15th.
To recap, FFA is having their charter meeting next Wednesday in the cafeteria, so if you're in FFA, make sure you don't miss that. And also, they're going to have a barn day coming up, so if you're interested in animals and stuff, it might be fun to go to that, so go ahead and go to that. And that's just about it, so we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Good morning, Millennium. My name is Kara Shelton, and we'll be interviewing freshmen today about their first semester of high school.
So how did you guys feel surviving about your first semester of high school?
It was a different type of experience. It's kind of hard.
I definitely survived. I feel like it would have been a lot easier if I had taken it a little more seriously in the beginning.
Well, I think it went pretty well for the first semester. I won't say it was difficult or anything, but it was a very different experience because there's a lot of people here, and I enjoyed it. So
it was okay. I mean, I didn't really feel that bad. It was, yeah, decent.
Now that you guys survived your first semester of high school, was it easy or hard?
It was pretty hard. Waking up early was like a really big challenge because I'm not really used to that. Coming out of middle school and all, the teachers are a little more like, not really like energetic and caring, you could say.
It gradually got easier. It was a little hard at first because like I wasn't used to the workload and most of the classroom dynamics were different from middle school.
I wouldn't say hard, but it wasn't easy either.
It was quite easy. I wouldn't say it was difficult, except for a few classes, and that's about it.
How do you guys like your teachers and the work that they gave you guys?
The teachers, they're fine, but the work, nah, I'm not really into it. I say it could be just slightly easier.
All my teachers are great, amazing. Teachers give a lot of work, but other than that, like, I don't feel like it's like busy work or anything like that. I feel like it's like good quality work.
I like most of my teachers, and the work is fine. I can deal with it.
I like all my teachers. They aren't particularly bad, and homework load, it's okay.
That's it for this segment of What's Up Freshmen. See you soon, Millennium.
Hello, I'm James Morgan from Millennium TV reporting about the boys basketball game last Friday night against Tolleson, where they won 76-68 in the contest. Let's jump into the highlights and interviews.
The boys basketball team took down Tolleson 76-68 on Friday on the road to pick up their 7th win of the season. Freshman Justice Jackson had this to say about what he did well during the game.
The way I shot the ball, I shot a very good percentage on Friday, so I'm happy with that.
Coach Amundsen had this to say on the importance of enjoying the game while playing.
enjoying the game should be, basketball should be fun. You know, obviously there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but you got to have fun to be able to do it, you know, and to be able to continue to do it with the structure and level that we play at. So, you know, today is a 3-hour practice. We had an hour of film. You know, we had a team meeting, and then we practiced for 2 hours. You know, so you got to be able to enjoy it and like that, and to be able to sustain success throughout the whole season.
The Tigers will be traveling to Valley Vista on Friday, where they will be putting their undefeated section record on the line. I'm James Morgan, reporting from Millennium TV.
The soccer team wants you at Tuesday's contest against Valley Vista as the Lady Tigers attempt to break a national record for attendance. The Lady Tigers are rolling this season with 13 wins and are ranked in the top 15 of the state. Tickets will be $1 and it will be senior night. MTV reporter Delaney Gonzalez has more.
We're just practicing every day and just going over all of our set pieces and everything that we've learned this year. And we're just making sure that everybody plays as a team and we do our best.
We're trying to break the Arizona attendance record, which we set last year with 1,479, I believe it is, and set a national attendance record for girls soccer.
Last year for our senior night we played in front of 1,500, so I'm sure it'll be about the same. It's exciting and we like having people out there supporting.
That's it for today, Tigers. We'll see you next week.